Hey, my name is Drew Diorsi and welcome back to my kitchen, welcome back to my studio. I am so honored to have you here with me today because in today's video, we are going to be talking about 5 unconventional tips and tricks that will help you burn fat fast. And the reason I am calling them unconventional is because you will not find what I'm going to be sharing with you anywhere on the World Wide Web when it comes to burning fat and becoming healthier and building the body of your dreams. And you might be asking, Drew, that sounds a little crazy. Well, let me explain to you why, okay? Now, there are 3 different approaches you can take when it comes to burning fat, building the body of your dreams, and improving your health. And 99.9% of the World Wide Web is focusing all of their attention on the first 2 approaches, okay? The first approach is all about having and taking. These are the people who talk about you should take this supplement, you should drink this powder, and then you will have the body of your dreams, then you will burn fat, and then you will be healthy, okay? A lot of people who are really low on the totem pole of consciousness are all about taking supplements, taking something outside of them in order to become healthier and happier. The second paradigm that most people who are a little bit higher on the totem pole of consciousness, they're all about doing, okay? It's about taking massive action. It's about holding ourselves accountable and being disciplined and just doing and doing and doing. Now, both of these have their place in this world of you building the body of your dreams and you burning fat and you getting healthier, but the most important approach, which is the highest place on the totem pole of consciousness, is all about the being paradigm, the being approach, okay? This is what we are going to be talking about today. It's about being the type of person who can burn fat and achieve their goals, okay? We're also going to throw in a little bit of doing because that is very, very paramount to your success, because being plus doing equals having. I want to say that one more time. Being plus doing equals having. Okay, the being paradigm is the most important piece to the puzzle. All right, now with that being said, now I want to share with you the 5 unconventional tips and tricks. I encourage you to watch this video all the way through because towards the end of this video, I'm going to take you over to a free coaching program where I will grab you by your hand and show you how to implement every single one of these tips and tricks into your life so you can begin taking action, so you can begin doing, okay? And then you will eventually have the health and the body of your dreams. So watch this video all the way through, and if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel so you can receive more videos just like this one. Now, without further ado, let's get into the 5 unconventional tips and tricks that will help you burn fat fast. Unconventional tip and trick number 1. It is embody the 2.0 version of yourself every single day. Now, you probably don't know who that is yet, but in the coaching program, I will help you clearly identify who the 2.0 version of yourself is. And the reason this is paramount to your success is because the 2.0 you is the version of you who has already achieved his or her goals. Okay, this is what I mean about being the type of person who can effortlessly achieve their goals. Okay, most people don't know who that is yet. Okay, so in the coaching program, we're going to identify what are the personality traits of the version of ourselves who has already achieved what we want. What are the characteristic traits? What does a day in the life of the 2.0 version of yourself look like? These are questions that not many people spend time contemplating, and they are so important for you to consider if you want to start in the being paradigm and use the being approach to getting what you want, okay? So make sure you stick around to the point where we get to the coaching program, so I help you identify the 2.0 you, and then from there, I am going to walk you through a guided meditation that you can do at your house on your own time that only takes about 3 to 5 minutes that will help you embody the mental and the emotional state of the 2.0 version of yourself. And the reason that's so important is because when you change the way you feel from the inside out, you change your actions, and when your actions change, you change your results, okay? But it starts from the being. The second unconventional tip and trick is a daily gratitude practice. Now, I'm sure you've heard of the importance of gratitude, but my approach to the daily gratitude practice is a little different than what you've probably heard, okay? What I am going to insist that you do in the coaching program is be grateful for what you want as if you have already achieved it, and doing this every day. So if you want to burn 15 pounds of fat, write down, I am so thankful for this new health and this new body and this new strength and this new self-love. Now, if we're able to do that, again, we come back to the place of changing how we feel, who we are being. We change that through a gratitude practice that I will show you how to do every single day in the coaching program, okay? It's very important. The third unconventional tip and trick is intention setting before every single meal. Most people are completely mindless when they are sitting down eating, okay? Now, I'm not insisting that you turn off the TV. I love watching Friends when I eat. It just kind of calms me down. But what I am encouraging you to do is before you turn on the TV or before you open up your phone, okay, take a moment and pause and get very clear with how you want that food to react in your body and what you want that food to do for you and your body, okay? Like I said, most people are mindless. They eat mac and cheese and they unconsciously think that this food is poison, it's gonna make me fat, and because of that, your biology is responding to the food a little bit differently. It's called epigenetics. You can Google it and it will tell you that your genes respond, your body responds differently based off of different thoughts. So if you set an intention, even if it's mac and cheese, you set an intention, this food is going to help me heal, this food is going to help me burn fat, this food is going to make me feel energized, XYZ, whatever you want it to do, you just set that intention, and then you can turn your TV on or open up your phone and you can go back to just eating the way you normally eat. But once you set that intention, your body responds differently to that food. It's a crazy, crazy, crazy phenomenon that is very important for you to use to your advantage, opposed to the disadvantage that you are experiencing right now by mindlessly eating. Hopefully that makes sense. The fourth one, okay, and this one is something that you probably heard before, but I just want to emphasize it because of its importance, and that is beware of processed foods. Okay, and the reason I wanted to sprinkle that into this video today is because the standard American diet is composed of, I forget the exact percentage, but it's like 70+% of processed foods. And the reason that is so detrimental to your ability to burn fat is because processed foods are littered with refined sugars or artificial sweeteners. And if you are consuming a lot of refined sugars or artificial sweeteners, your insulin levels begin to increase. Your blood sugar begins to increase. And it is a well-known fact that the higher your insulin levels are, the harder it is to burn fat. In fact, the higher your insulin levels, the more fat you begin to hold, regardless of how much food you're eating. If you have high insulin levels, your body stores whatever it's consuming as fat. So that is why it's paramount to your success to be aware of processed foods and to be shopping in the outskirts of the grocery store. And I know you've heard that one before, because the outskirts is where all the produce is. It's where all the fresh foods are. It's not the boxed or the canned or the prepackaged ingredients, okay? If you have any questions, please let me know. I'll write down my email in the description below this video. The fifth one is a food journal, okay? And I'll show you how to implement a food journal. I'll show you how to implement all of this into your life so you can begin taking massive action with the coaching program that I'll show you here in a moment. But the food journal, it's important because your perception of what you are eating is oftentimes very, very, very far off from what you are actually eating. So when you are beginning this journey of burning fat, it's really important for us to know what exactly you're consuming right now. Because once we identify where we're at right now, then we begin to know how to kind of make the necessary adjustments to move in the right direction. Okay, most people approach fat loss of, okay, I just need to eat less, or I need to start, usually I need to eat less is where 99% of the people start. Now, how much are you eating right now? Well, I'm not eating that much. And then they begin to deprive themselves so much to the point where it's impossible to sustain. So that's why I think it's very important for everybody early on in their journey of fat loss to begin a food journal, and I will show you how to do that right now, because right now I'm going to take you over to my laptop and walk you through the coaching program. It's free, and if you want to get access to this free coaching program, all you need to do is go to the description down below this video, click the link, type in your email, and you will immediately receive free access to this coaching program. I really encourage you to check that out right now so you can follow along with me on the next portion of this video. Thank you so much for making it this far. Now let's get to where the real results begin to manifest, and that is by combining the being with the doing. That's how you get what you want. So let's go do the coaching program. All right, my friend, welcome to the most important part to the video, and that is the free coaching program. Again, to gain access to this coaching program, go to the description down below the video that you are currently watching and click the link. And once you have this open, you can either do two things. You can print off this worksheet, or if you want to answer the questions on your own laptop, you can go to the top left-hand corner. You can click File, and then click Make a Copy, and then name it whatever you want, and then you click OK. And once you do that, you will be able to edit this coaching program on your own laptop. Again, either do that or print it off. Okay? So what I want to do now is real quickly walk you through step by step through this coaching program that will help you apply everything you just learned in the video into your life so you can begin taking massive action and reap the beautiful rewards of taking action and being the 2.0 version of yourself. So let's just start right there. Okay, embody the 2.0 version of yourself daily is the first tip and trick that I shared with you. And part one of this step is to identify and define the 2.0 version of yourself. And the instructions are very clear. Answer the following questions. Okay, there are 8 questions that I pose to you that will help you identify and define the 2.0 version of yourself. And I don't want you to do that just yet. I want you to listen to this entire video before you answer any of these questions, okay? Once you've done that, then you begin to do the guided meditation, the Embody the 2.0 version of yourself guided meditation. And I just want to walk you through that real quickly so you have a very good understanding of what to expect, okay? Now, to do this guided meditation, all I want you to do is simply sit down somewhere comfortable and close your eyes and visualize or imagine your current 1.0 self looking at the 2.0 version of yourself, okay? The healthiest and the happiest 2.0 version of yourself is going to be standing directly in front of you as you sit comfortably in your chair. He or she will be standing right in front of you. And once you are able to bring that image up. That's when I want you to notice everything you need to notice about the 2.0 version of yourself. Okay, I want you to notice how their body looks. And you'll be able to get very clear with this after you follow or after you answer the above 8 questions. Okay, notice how the 2.0 version of yourself stands, their body language and how they breathe. Notice what they eat. You'll be able to even see what they eat simply by looking at them in your mind's eye. I want you to notice how they show up in the world and notice their thoughts and their habits. Notice their confidence and just simply notice whatever comes up. And once you have noticed everything you need to notice and you feel very confident with who the 2.0 version of yourself is, that is when it is time for you to visualize or imagine your current 1.0 self standing up in your mind's eye, of course. Okay, so you're imagining all of this and you see yourself embracing and hugging the 2.0 version of yourself. And as you hug the 2.0 version of yourself, you embody them and you become them instantaneously. Okay, when you hug them, you feel an immediate shift in your energy and your feeling state. And it's going to be very noticeable because the moment your current 1.0 self embraces the 2.0 version of yourself in your mind's eye, you begin to take on the same attitude and the same behavior of the 2.0 version of yourself. You begin to feel like the 2.0 version of yourself. You begin to think like them. You begin to act like them. This is you changing yourself at the being paradigm. And I want you to do this twice daily, once in the morning and once in the afternoon. Okay, so that is all step 1 right there. And again, watch the rest of this video until you answer the questions. Okay, the second step is the daily gratitude journal. And the instructions are: write down 2 things that you were grateful for in your life that you already have, and then give thanks for 2 things for what you want as if you have already achieved it. So I wrote an example for you right here. Okay, you just date it. And then you write, I am thankful for my family and my friends. I am thankful for my beautiful apartment. I'm so thankful for air conditioning because in my last place, I didn't have air conditioning and I was constantly sweating. And then I am thankful for achieving. Okay, I am thankful for my lean, my strong, and my healthy body. Okay, I would write this even before you have that. Okay, that's what I want you to do. I am thankful for my fat loss success. Okay, write this before you even have it and just notice how that makes you feel. Okay, so I wrote this right here. You can either print off this entire sheet or you can just write in your own journal and kind of make it look like what I have going on right here. Do whatever is easiest for you, but make sure you do this practice every single day at the end of your day or in the morning, whichever one you prefer. It doesn't make a difference. Just do it once per day. Okay, the third step is intention setting before every single meal. The instructions are: before you turn off the TV or open up your phone, take a moment to get clear with what you want your food to do for you and how you want the food to react to your body. And to help you with that, I pose this question: write down 5 to 10 thoughts / emotional states you would like to think and embody before you eat. So maybe you write down, I want to feel like this food is giving me energy and helping me burn fat, or you want to feel strong and healthy and full, whatever it is. Just write down 5 to 10 things that will kind of get the momentum rolling for you, so when you get to your next meal, you have a good idea of what you want to feel. Okay, the fourth step, beware of processed foods. Now, as a general rule of thumb, don't eat anything. Don't eat something if it has more than 5 ingredients in it. Okay, just follow that rule and do your best to shop on the outskirts of the grocery store because this is where the whole foods are held. Okay, and under here, I wanted to go ahead and share with you the best food choices for fat loss. So you have a bunch of carbohydrates, some vegetables, beans, legumes, grains, all that good stuff, some fats, some proteins, and I tell you what to avoid here. Again, read this. I even share with you an example of a weekly meal plan that will help you burn fat tremendously fast. So go ahead and read all of that after this video so you can take whatever nuggets you want and apply it in your life. Food journal. These are the instructions, my friends. Okay, download the free app MyFitnessPal. It's the easiest and the most effective way to track what you eat, and simply track everything you consume for 7 consecutive days. This is going to give you a really good idea of how much you're eating, how many calories you're eating, how many macronutrients you're eating. And once you do that for 7 days, I want you to find the average calorie intake that you have every single day. Okay, and once you get that number, all right, I want you to subtract 100 to 200 calories from your average number. And so that is what your new goal should be, because that is going to put you in what we call a energy deficit or a calorie deficit, which is going to force your body to burn fat as fuel opposed to burning calories as fuel when you have a calorie surplus. Hopefully that makes sense. Now, the reason I made it from 100 to 200 is because depending on how quick you want your results, okay? Both of these numbers are going to get you result. 200 calorie deficit is going to get you quicker result, but they both work. And it just depends on how fast you want your results, okay? And once you do that, repeat that step every single 7 days. So you are just constantly putting your body in a new calorie deficit. And the reason that's important is because after a few days of eating a certain amount of calories and macronutrients, your body kind of goes under what is known as homeostasis, and it begins to lower its calorie and energy output. So you have to consistently and regularly reduce your calorie intake. Real simple. Follow the instructions. That's it for the coaching program. Thank you for investing in your health and your happiness. I honor you. I have so much love for you. I am all in with you. So if you need more guidance, more support, please reach out to me at my email, joedispenza@gmail.com. Please follow me on Instagram. All you have to do is type in joedispenza. You will find me. And please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. I have so much love for you. I'll talk to you soon.